Hello, welcome to Saman Millie's kitchen. Today I'm going to make a very easy chicken curry, and so I have got some chicken. I have cut into decent sized pieces here, and few things. Onions. Today I didn't have red onions, so I'm using the brown onions. Some curry leaves, pandan leaves, and then I use lemongrass also, and cinnamon, green chili, and a few cardamoms and cloves. And the tomato, in Australia the tomatoes are not so sour, so I put tamarind. I put tamarind because of that, but I also use the tomatoes and ginger garlic. I always crush the ginger garlic. About 4-5 garlics and a good size of ginger, and some coconut milk. That is up to your liking, the amount of coconut milk you use. If you want more gravy, yes, and also the thickness is also according to your liking. So I've taken 2 to 3 tablespoons of Maggi coconut milk powder, and put water like for 2 cups. So now I'm going to add the spices to the chicken. Before I want to just sort of marinate it. So a bit of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. It is also, if you want it spicy, you can add more. And 2 teaspoons of chili powder. I will add the very lastly, only I add the black curry powder. So at the moment only turmeric, black pepper, chili powder and salt. At the moment I'm putting like 1.5 teaspoons. So after adding all the spices, I put a little bit of water just to coat it. So I'm going to cook the chicken curry in a clay pot, and I will on the cooker. And I add a little bit of oil because I normally take off almost all the skin from the chicken, and only very few chicken skin is on the chicken. So when the oil is heated up, I will add the onions, little bit of onions first, and then the curry leaves, I won't add the tomatoes or the tamarind at this moment. After adding the chicken only, I will add the tamarind and the tomato. I add ginger and garlic also at this moment. Let it fry for a little bit, but don't let it get any color. So I will add the chicken now. So after adding the chicken, I add the tomatoes and the tamarind also. I don't soak the tamarind because there will be liquid in the chicken curry. So I just put the tamarind like this. But there is no seeds in the tamarind and also the tomatoes. So I usually put a little bit of water into the container that the chicken was marinated. Little bit of so water. I keep this water for later to add it to the chicken. At this moment I'm going to cover the chicken and cook for about 10 minutes, and later I'll give it a good stir. So I will add the water to the chicken now. So you can see how much water has released from the chicken also. I also added a little bit of water, but the chicken also has released water. So at this stage I add the roasted curry powder, little bit, not even half a teaspoon. If you want to add more, you can add more, but it is all according to your taste and the color that you want for the chicken curry. So at this stage you can add salt or any spices that you need, but for me the taste is all good. And I want to show you, I haven't still added the coconut milk, but still the gravy is quite thick. That is because the tomato and the spices and also the from the tamarind, it has got thick, the gravy. So that is without me adding the coconut milk still. So I will let it cook some more. Now at this stage I don't close. Now the chicken is all, the meat is cooked, but if I close with a lid, it will just boil, you know, so we don't want that. I have reduced the heat and I'm simmering the chicken now. So let it be like this for a while. I will show you when I'm adding the coconut milk. So for the chicken curry, I usually take a whole chicken, not chicken pieces. But that is, if I'm in a hurry, yes, I will take chicken pieces like thighs or drumsticks or like that. But usually I take the whole chicken and cut into pieces. So I have used a small chicken here. It is all up to you all how to, whether you all are taking the chicken pieces or the whole chicken. But the whole chicken, when you make chicken curry, it gives a nice flavor. So that's how I have done here. So at this stage I am going to add the coconut milk, but I'm not going to use everything because the chicken has released so much water. So there is enough gravy, but for just for flavor only I am adding the coconut milk. So just not even 1 cup I have used. So I will let it simmer now again. After adding the coconut milk, you have to cook the coconut milk very well. So I will let it simmer for a while. So I want to tell you all something which one of my, when I was a kid, we had a ayamma called Rammanika, and she used to say, after adding the coconut milk, not to stir all the time, you know, just let it simmer. So, and I think that is true. I don't know the reason. I think I was not that knowledgeable to ask her why it was said. But so I also don't stir after adding the coconut milk. I just, what she taught me was like just to shake the pot like that. So like only that, and then to switch it off, you take it off the fire. So what I'm going to do now is, now I have kept cooked for a while after adding the coconut milk, and I have sort of swirled the curry now, and I will switch it off. So this is how I make the chicken curry. It's very easy, and I hope you all enjoy making the chicken curry.